Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to do a really fun video for you guys. I was looking on my page and I haven't done a hair care routine in like almost 3 years, which is insane when I think about it. So I was like, I should give you guys an updated hair care routine. For the most part, I do kind of wear my hair blown out. I do wear it curly, definitely a lot more because of like summer and stuff, so I've worn it curly for a bit now. I'll probably do a curly hair routine at some point, but today we're gonna do my like blowout slash silk press routine, and this is just what I do to keep my hair silky, soft, and flat as possible, especially with the humidity now that it's getting super hot. Last summer's first summer, I kind of wore my hair straight for most of the summer, and I was able to kind of figure out how I can manage it and keep it as like flat and like not poofy as possible during this humidity season, which it gets really hot here in Maryland lately, and I don't know what that's about. First, I want to start off with, I just woke up. I'm gonna take my bonnet off. So I do sleep with a silk bonnet. I try to, for the most part, especially when my hair is curly, because I don't want to like mess up my curls. My hair gets super frizzy super easily. So this is like literally, I washed my hair 5 days ago, I think now. So it's very stretched out. I put it in a slick back bun a couple of times. I'm about to actually go do a little like walk slash run. So I am gonna slick my hair back, but I want to show you guys my hair oiling routine. I did trim up my hair for graduation, so it is a little bit shorter, plus it is curly and stretched and weird right now. So if it looks a hot mess, that's why. But here is the hair oiling routine that I have. So I use grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, and then botana oil. So I use these 3 oils. These 2 come with a little nozzle. I do want to get a little nozzle thing for this one too, because I don't like the application, so I normally put the grapeseed in last. But I basically just take this, go down the middle of my hair where my natural part is, and then kind of just go through my roots, like, and then as it comes down, I kind of like rub it into the ends. I mostly put a lot of grapeseed in the ends just because it's easier to like pour it onto the end. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. So I normally do this and I'll leave it in for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Normally I'll either like go do laundry or something, go like do dishes. I'm gonna go do my walk and slash run a little bit, so it's gonna be in there for a good amount of time. But I kind of go down the middle and make sure I get the back and the nape of my neck, because that part of my hair tends to take the longest to grow, and I don't know why. Like my edges will grow really fast and then the back part is not as long. I don't know what that's about, but I try to make sure I get back there a lot, and when I go to massage my hair, I'll make sure that I actually get back there as well. So I basically just take it, do a couple squeezes. So that's the jojoba oil, and then I do the same thing for the botana oil and for the grapeseed oil. So let me do that really quickly. And when I'm putting in the grapeseed oil, because it doesn't have the little glass jar with the little applicator with it, I just go in and start massaging my scalp. I do use a little scalp massager brush in the shower as well before I start washing my hair, just to really get in there, and then while I'm doing my shampoo and stuff, to make sure that it like all is in there. And I just kind of do a little head massage. So I normally take one of these little slick back brushes here to pull my hair back. So I'm gonna pull my hair back into just like a regular slick back with like some gel and stuff, like how I normally do it, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I just did my little bun. It's not like perfect or anything, and I put a little scrunchie around it just because I know that I'm gonna be like probably running during this little walk slash run. I want to get back into running, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But I'm going to go do that. We're gonna wash the hair, and then I'm gonna show you guys all the products that I use so I can show you guys how to do my little blowout routine. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. It's actually closer to like 4:30 right now, and I washed my hair, did my walk, all of that jazz. So I want to show you guys the products that I use in the shower, and I was like, I don't use that many products, and then I looked at it and I was like, I actually use a lot of products. So first, for shampoo, I use a detox shampoo. This is by Way, and this is their detox shampoo, shampooing detox. That's such like a trippy like wording on there. I really like this. I love the smell of it. It smells so clean. It makes my hair feel clean and smell clean. So this is definitely a game changer in my routine. I always get the mini because I don't use it often. I use it like every other week or like once a month, just, or like when my hair is like super dirty, a lot of buildup in it. Love it so much, and it makes your hair feel squeaky clean, which I love. And then for like my normal shampoo and conditioner, I have the big tubs of these 2, but I just want to show you the small mini versions just on camera really quickly. So from L'Oreal, I use their Dream Length shampoo and conditioner, and when I tell you, these 2 are so good. This is probably one of the best shampoo and conditioners hair duos that I've ever used. Shampoo makes my hair smell delicious along with the conditioner, and it leaves my hair super silky and smooth. And I've noticed that my hair has a lot more shine since using this shampoo and conditioner set. Bought it back last summer, been a year now, love it so much. The conditioner literally leaves my hair so soft. Whenever I'm wearing my hair curly, this is something that I leave in my hair, and I love it so much. What I end up doing when I wash my hair is I normally do the detox shampoo, a regular shampoo, and then I'll use a hair mask. So this is a hair mask by Curl Talk, Not Your Mother's, and I love this so much. I've been using this for years. Leaves my hair super silky and soft afterwards. I love when my hair feels soft and juicy and moisturized. Like, I feel like that's the best like surface I like to start with my hair. So this is literally the perfect hair mask. I normally use that right after I do both of my shampoos, or if I'm gonna leave my hair curly, I put some of this in as almost like a little leave-in before I like actually do my curly hair routine. And then for right after I do my hair mask, the last step in the shower is using the L'Oreal Glossing 5-minute lamination mask. So good. This bottle is literally like running empty. I need to buy a new one. This is literally like an empties because all these products are literally on their last limb. This is so good. You leave this in your hair for about 5 minutes. So I'll normally shave or do what else. There are things I need to do in the shower, or honestly just wait and listen to some music. And when I tell you, when I take this off, my hair looks so soft and juicy and just glossy, and it's definitely because of that product. Once I use that, once I go ahead and actually straighten my hair, it just gives that silk pressed look because it's just so glossy. And I feel like that's what kind of takes your hair from just being straight into that glossy like silk pressed look. That's what makes it look like actual silk. While I'm in there and I detangle my hair, I use my unbrush. I have this one, it's in pink. She's a little dirty obviously because I just used it, but I love this, and I feel like this unbrush I use while my hair's straight or while it's curly. It's a perfect brush and it glides straight through my hair. So then I always wrap my hair up with a microfiber towel. Normally I let my hair dry as much as possible. Normally I will go ahead and wash my hair at night and then wrap it up in the turban while I'm like awake, and then right before I go to bed I'll put it in like a braid, and then I will sleep in my bonnet, and then I'll go ahead and blow it out in the morning. My hair is like barely damp. If that makes sense, just like a wee bit damp, so it's perfect. It's been sitting in this turban for a couple of hours now. It is finally ready to go ahead and blow dry, and then we're gonna straighten it. So let me show you what I normally blow dry my hair with. Always use some type of blow dry brush. Revlon has one. I'm not sure what version this one is, or if this is the I don't know, is this the Revlon one? I like had to rebuy this brush because my last brush caught on fire. So fun, I know, crazy. But any type of blow dry brush like this will work. And then I always use some type of heat protectant slash blowout spray. I use for heat protectant slash like a little blowout humidity spray, which is like the key to keeping your hair as straight as possible, is some type of humidity spray. Because let me tell you, in the summer, girl, it gets hot, and that humidity, if you have curly hair, you already know the second you touch a little bit of heat, your hair is gonna go from this to this in 2.5 seconds. I have been switching around with a bunch of different heat protectants slash like humidity sprays as well. This one is by L'Oreal. This is the Iron Sleek Coat. So I want to try this one today. Also, just want to mention all the products that I'm using today, I'll be linked down below and will be in my shop my. So if you guys want to shop in these products, go click that link ASAP, because I'm gonna make sure I link all of this stuff for you guys to use down below. Another thing that I also really like is the Color Wow Dream Coat. I had like a mini version to try. This was pretty good as well, but I also want to try some other products that seem to be some other dupes as well for that product. Just trying out some new things and seeing like what works, but any type of like anti-humidity spray definitely helps. So I use a generous amount of any type of spray. I did a couple of spritz in there, and then I normally brush it out with my unbrush. And then basically I'll show you this one section, and then we'll repeat it all the way around my head. So before I turn on the actual dryer, I normally go up to my roots and I pull like this and just continue to do the roots, and then I'll do it again, and then I'll pull as I twist. I almost said the barrel, it's not a curling iron. I twist it towards my face. I'll just keep going until this part is flat. So once this first half of my hair is flat, then I'll go in with my ends and grab just the ends and start to roll it around the brush and just keep rolling and tugging like this. I'm gonna show you guys really quickly how to do it, kind of sped up a little bit. So as you guys can see, this is one section done being blow dried. Now the top part is getting connected. I didn't really part that really well. Here is a blown out section. Now I do want to preface, I have been blowing out my hair and straightening it for at least a year consistently, so my hair is kind of used to it and heat trained to an extent. But I will say, using certain products, especially stuff like humidity spray like this, Chef Kiss has been my girl, especially considering it's like beaming outside right now. But this is what you want each one of your sections to look like before you even go in with the flat iron. So it's just a little poofy at the top and a little poofy sometimes at the bottom, but you see how it's like very straight and you don't see any curls. That's how you want to be. That's one section. I'm going to continue, so I still have about 5 more sections to go. Then we will start on actually doing our straightening routine, slow press routine, all the vibes. Okay, quick check-in. This is one side done. As you can see, it's still a little poofy at the ends, and that's what we're gonna use our flat iron to really get. Edges, which I don't even know if I call those edges or baby hairs at this point, because my hair just is growing like a weed all around the perimeter of my head, which is good. This is one side kind of done, and I'm just gonna do the other side off camera really quickly so we can get straight into the straightening. And that only took me about 10 minutes to do those 2 sections. Obviously the first section was taking me a little bit longer because I was showing you guys, but now I'm gonna do the side. It should probably take me another 10-15 minutes, and then we'll get to straightening. Okay, so this is my hair just like fully blown out. Ooh, not me hitting my arm. Hair fully blown out. It's super light. I love when I can like flip my hair and it's looking light. My bangs look crazy right now. I ended up cutting them for graduation, but I didn't have the proper scissors. Don't do that. Use actual hair scissors, guys. So I used the Wavy Talk Airflow, and I absolutely love this thing, clearly a lot, because I'm literally pulling a piece of hair out of it because my hair got stuck in it, I think. So once I switched over from a regular flat iron to this, game changer. I see they have a steamer, which I want to try next, but as of for right now, this is literally so good, and it leaves my hair so silky smooth. I can straighten it, I can curl it, I can give it a little bounce, I can give it a little crimp if I wanted to. This is literally that girl. Also be linked in my shop my, because you need this. It's so good. So I'm gonna show you guys how I like turn on everything. So you plug it in, and then down here you just like move this and it turns on. But I normally put mine on 430 just because I have really thick hair and super curly hair, so I need to get her as flat as possible. And the goal for this, because my hair is already pretty flat and straight, it's just literally have one pass. I'm gonna section off my hair. I normally go from like my ears up first, clip that up, and then for the back section I go a little bit lower, so go behind the ears like this, and just do the little part where it's the nape of my neck and bring this part up, if you guys can see with that hand. So I just have this little like nape of the neck part out, and then I twist that, and I also grab a little claw clip that I split down the middle. Then I also split them in half, so it's 4 as I do it. So I normally do the back section first and then the front section. I'm gonna heat this up. Okay, so before heating this up, because it takes about like minutes to heat up, basically I will split this section, both sides, into 2 sections. I'm gonna tap the root. I call it a root, like a little root tap. I'll clamp like this as close as I can to the root without burning my scalp. As I'm pulling it, I have tension with the hair, and then I'm gonna come down probably about halfway to like here. I'm gonna grab that piece. I'm gonna grab my comb. I'm gonna put the comb in that section, start it from the middle as well, and go all the way down to the end. So in the end, it's one pass, throw it to the back. Same thing for every other section. Here we go. Okay, one side is done. Do you guys see how soft it looks and silky? Girl, hair is giving silky. Like, I feel super glowy right now. Okay, now we are moving up to the little bang pieces here. So I kind of do like little slanted triangles. I don't know how to describe it. So I'll grab this piece, flip that piece over, and I grab this section. I normally don't use my comb for this. And I kind of bend the flat iron a little bit to give it a little bit of a bump so that my bangs aren't just like super flat. And then I do another slanted little triangle thingy. Get this section, and I do still do a little root tap like this. Super messy because I'm not using my clip and I'm like holding my head down so you guys can see. But I just work really slow with it, but I'm also giving that like slight little bump to it in the front section so that it falls nicely. And sometimes I'll just grab a chunk of hair and kind of make the bump a little bit more apparent. The hair is super silky. Last little step that I like to do, and sometimes I'll wait to do this until after I do my overnight heatless curls, which I'll show you like a little tutorial, even though it's literally 4 o'clock, so I'm not gonna do it right now in the second. But I use some argan oil from Morocco, and this is from OGX. Love this stuff. My hair loves argan oil. Just do a little bit. I normally just do a little swipe over the flyaways and then down the shaft of my hair, especially on those ends when they look crazy gross. I don't like to put too much oil in my hair because I don't want it to be like way down and get greasy super fast. But I think starting off with some nice oil in it just keeps that shine, and my hair normally gets a little dry sometimes, so I just try to. I'm gonna turn to the back so you can see it as well. It just looks so good. So that's really it. I want to show you guys really quickly what I do for my overnight heatless curls. So I just use this little set that I got from Amazon, I want to say, or a TikTok shop, one of the two, to preserve it. So basically it's this little rod thing. You basically put it here, you clip it on the top of your head. I use a clip, and then you split your hair in half, and then you roll both sides onto it like this, and I'll just grab more hair and keep going and do that both sides. Take a scrunchie once you have the end of it, scrunchie it off on there, and then I tie them back. I normally get another scrunchie once they're both like wrapped up in this little wrap thing, and tie it so it stays, and then I'll put my bonnet on top of it, and I'll remove this clip before I do that so that it's sitting. So then normally when I wake up in the morning it's like right here, and then I'll just like undo the bottoms and let my hair just bounce, and like I'll just pull this out of it, and it's so satisfying to do. I've done it a couple of my TikToks, so you can probably watch that. Maybe I'll make a TikTok out of that so you guys can see that. Like I said, it's like the middle of the day, so I'm not gonna do it right now, but this is my hair care routine, and it just leaves my hair feeling super silky, soft, and just overall so nice. I've noticed a big difference in my hair, just in the shininess, the texture of it. Even when it's curly, it feels super soft. I feel like the curls sparkle. I don't know how to describe it, but it literally looks so good. And I always get so many compliments on my hair, especially when I do wear it straight, just straight and no curls. But even when I do curls in it, when it's straight, people love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow all the socials. All the socials will be linked down below, all at Aliyah Avanell and on the screen right now. Stay tuned for all of my post-grad adventures, more vlogs, more routines, more sit-down videos, talk videos, whatever you guys want. Let me know. Leave a comment down below. But I'm so excited to be back and filming with you guys and posting. So stay tuned for some really fun content because I'm excited. But that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah.